How y'all doing? Um, Today I wanted to go into that topic about uh, I probably put it at the end of my last video, just going over like why I don't feel like spirituality is very much needed for me at this point in my life. And I know some people who really know me will find that statement controversial, but I don't believe that worshiping yourself, what spirituality technically is, if you look at it truthfully. That's why when you first started on the journey, it was so hard, it was so difficult, and everyone was damn near telling you not to do it, um, because literally you're just worshiping yourself. Uh, but the whole thing with that is everyone started off worshiping some external deity. You know what I'm saying? Either the sun, the moon, the stars above, or whatever the fuck. But everyone started worshiping external deities unless they probably reincarnated and came back into life knowing that, yeah, I can go straight to worshiping myself and build up self-power and then, go from there, have some strong as a will. But the whole thing is when you're worshiping something, you're actually worshiping that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're creating a worship to go at that entity. And on a God level, that gives God's power and energy because you're giving them so much energy and and power and all that fruition and will, because you're literally creating a worship for them to go at other people. And especially if you get real good at it, you're going at people with with the intent to kill, like i.e. intent to convert them over. um and at the same time, you're losing your energy to traverse your unconscious waters, and that is detrimental to everybody. So my whole thing is like, why not stop the worshiping anything, anybody, anyone, any entity, and just literally be? You know what I'm saying? You can allow your power to build up naturally by having your own worship that the express condition is to travel and move around the waters and go where you want to go and be where you want to be. But the thing is also, I'm also seeing how like this whole thing is built upon worshiping. So I'm gonna go down this path alone, and I'm gonna end up alone, and it's gonna wake up a lot of people for sure. It's gonna get to a lot of people, and they're gonna be like, "Dang, this nigga knows some shit. Dang, he actually helped me with that information he gave me." But at the end of the day, no one's gonna step out and do that shit with me because everybody wants to worship something. Everybody wants to create a worship for someone else instead of having their own worship. You know what I'm saying? Their own battleship. Um, and B, no one's willing to just be in the whole scheme of thing. I feel like um everybody wants a vantage point of seeing stuff, you know. And Jesus gives you that vantage point of seeing like the world on the horizontal level, just the entity Jesus, not actually who he was. And then other gods give you the vantage point of seeing the world in different type of ways. um but yeah, worshiping is cool, I guess, like, but at the end of the day, spirituality is like damn near the only fucking thing that will have you on a proper wave, you know. And I was saying, maybe I'm thinking now, maybe, uh spirituality isn't bad, but I do realize how, yes, that was you directly just worshiping yourself the whole time. Like, so that has to be, people have to know that. Like, that has to be clear. You know, it can't just be, oh, we're just worshiping nature, and yes, nature within you. Oh, we're just You know what I'm saying? Attuning ourselves to higher levels of consciousness. Yes, and that means getting to the point where you're able to stand on the even footing. See? Stand on the even footing with gods and whatnot. And yeah, it's real. And it's real cold out here, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh. And I think that hoe is really taboo, because it's like, damn, fool, like, you have the thing that everyone is actually coming after, the body, and you're actually choosing to not give up the power that comes with having the body. You're choosing to actually use that power yourself. Like, that shit is just naturally taboo. But it's real, you know? Like, only the powerful will inherit the earth. And the meek does not mean weak. It means like they use their power in a sense for themselves. And it's unheard of, really. So when you use your power for yourself, it looks small at the beginning. Because why? You're not gonna start off with just all the fucking power in the world. Like, if you're any normal Smo Joe, you're gonna be fucking starting off with small amounts of willpower, and then you're gonna start building up, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, all your life is built directly by your own will. You know what I'm saying? Mike Will made it. My will made it. You know what I'm saying? And so, a lot of people they're all born directly with the whole notion that they have power. In the wheel space, in the space of wheels, like, when you move your wheel, something does happen. Basically, that's as simple as the way I can put it. And at the same time, if you move your wheel in a way for the direction of others, then you're gonna be moving your way for the direction of them. And also, I wanted to get into the source of the shadow is the soul unembodied or non-embodied. Whatever word you say that word, non-embodied, unembodied. I feel like unembodied isn't a word, but the source of true light is the soul. And so whenever you're speaking on the true light, you have to know it's the light of you as an individual. And then when we all come together as one, then it becomes the transcendental light of source, the transcendental light of spirit as one whole collective. And you still have to have your own light, though. Like, if you don't cultivate your own light, i.e. by worshiping yourself, having your own worship to go around the waters, then you won't have a way to actually protect your own light. It will just be taken by anybody who knows how to do it, or even not even knows how to do it. That's a part of their being. Like, they do that because of their ancestor did it, and then now it becomes just a part of the substrate of the superstructure of reality. So yeah, I feel like before I came to this conclusion before, and I damn near not even probably, I went the other way, because I was like, this is too pivotal, this is too crazy, like, and it's too close to what they said in the Bible, and it's also too close to what they said to be in the Bible. And here's the thing, you can use your power to tell the truth or tell a lie. And the truth is that when you're worshiping yourself, you're creating your own worship for yourself. You're not creating a worship for Jesus. You're not creating a worship for fucking Allah or any other God. You're creating a worship for yourself. So you have to be knowing of that and consciously aware. And then you also have to test the spirit of that. You have to go out and test the metal. Like, do you have a worship that can stand the test of time? i.e., do you have worship that can go beyond um, just this world in general? Because time is going to be pushing you down in all type of ways. But are you able to stop time from doing that and actually tender you, give you a space to grow? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm going to keep going deep into this. I'm going to keep going hard into this, and know that my name Michael isn't just for games. Like, I have that title, I have that name Michael for a reason, because the worship that I'm on, it is for the express commission, the express compassion, to express compassion with the whole. That's why the M is like that, because it's supposed to be working for the whole. You know what I'm saying? Holistic. And so they call that holistic, that holy energy, the most high, you know what I'm saying? Love, life, light, true light. And I was on a worship with those beings, and I jumped off so I can make another one, so I can get it even bigger, so I can make it even better. And then they hopped on mine. So it's like, if you have the wherewithal to do what you need to do and build up your willpower as much as possible, then, you know what I'm saying, people will follow you. People will get to the point where they're like, he got the truth, she got the truth. And it's not they are the truth or she is the truth. It's that they have a spark within them that they cultivated to such a point where their soul naturally radiates that. And I also learned something the other day. The shadow and the light of the soul itself both resplend infinitely. So you really have to make a choice. Are you going to choose the shadow, or choosing to not embody your soul, your individuality? And trust me, not embody your soul leads to death. Embodying your soul leads to the story we're all creating in our hearts, in our minds, and our bodies. The one where everyone has superpowers. The one where everyone is living a life where technology has advanced to the point where it's harmonized with the body and the being and the earth bodies and the being. And it's not going into, oh, this took over the world, because it just got so out of hand because of people's want and need to push the envelope. You can push the envelope in how you train and how you work out your martial arts and how you speak these words. You know what I'm saying? But technology is not where you push the envelope at, unless the technology is the body. And so this story that we're all creating and we all have seen for years has been in the quiet, has been in the deep unconscious of everybody. And like I said before, the bodies are the unconscious consciously. So we're trying to get to the point where we're attuned to all of our realities uniquely in our own way. And you know what I'm saying, we're able to encompass that, all encompassing that. You know what I'm saying? So the end goal, like many have said before, is to have your name be known for years to come after you leave. But I'm thinking the end goal is to really have your will have a change, or make a change on your entire being in reality right now. So when you leave here, or even, not even, or even, and while you're here, when you go places, your will puts everything in check and everything is in order. And it's not like it's your own order, it's cosmic order that you perpetuate in your mind, because you know that the more stuff that's harmonized and resonant with everything else, the more you can build up your own space and it never be stepping on people's toes and never be pushing people out, and never be using your will and your power against other weaker wills. Um, it's more along the lines of, hey, I got the spark, let me spark you up. You know what I'm saying? You got the light, let me light me up, type stuff. And it don't even have to stop, because there's a proximity to, when you're in proximity to other people who don't have that light, who don't have that spark, then you're still going to do it, even if it's not something you express with words. It's more along the lines of something that's going on with your presence, because you can't talk to everybody about this. You can't tell everybody, hey, yo, you need to hop off of Jesus worship and jump in that sea and become unconscious again to everything you see, and then rewrite the words that you used to speak into making it so that you see it clearly. But I think that's it for today. I definitely do want to get that point across that, yes, when you're worshiping yourself, it's going to get bumpy, scary, terrifying. But the same thing that happens when that happens is what's supposed to happen while you're here, so you can physically feel it. You can see, hey, shit seems super duper scary, super duper terrifying at the beginning, but then when you push through, hey, you already know what's going on, man. Shit fire. Shit fire. You got the wisdom, you got the knowledge, you got the information for anybody and all nations. And when you click up, there's no frustration. It's only flow and affirmation. You know what I'm saying? For real. I gotta spit these bars so you know I'm hard. But and then also I also want to make sure people realize too about the shadow. And shadow was used to protect us because we were afraid to embody our soul. That's a big thing with the religion people. They don't embody their soul. And if they do, it become fanatical. Like, the soul is pushed through the body in all the wrong ways. And that's why people running around the block doing crazy shit. Or then they have some religions where they're naturally, they put the soul into a different type of flow. It's more orderly, but it's not in the order of the cosmos. And I feel like the order of the cosmos is where you're able to fully express your individuality, while also allowing every other individual to do the same. And it's not, hey, my individuality is over yours, so shut up and listen to mine. No, it's more like each one teach one. Let's go and get more, and you know what I'm saying, not even help or assist, but like just bring them into the fray of knowledge, wisdom, and information, and see what they do with it, how they perceive it, how their individuality is uniquely expressed. So it's less more of a church setting and more of everyone is a church in themselves walking around, and it's a big moving church, a body, the body of God, the kingdom of God is within you. But yeah, I'm ready to go at anybody who has something to say about my individuality, because I love myself and I accept myself on a holistic level. So that means I can't run away when people try to press me about what I'm doing and who I am, because that's naturally gonna happen. But I think that's it for today for sure, and I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. More videos to come. Definitely subscribe, like, and share the video if you feel so compelled to, and this has brought any type of any type of revelations, revelatory experiences via the words that I speak, acting as a catalyst. But y'all be well, be whole, and be wise. Peace.